Hello and welcome to another video. Today's gonna be a pretty interesting one, because if you don't already know, Theme Park Tycoon 2 is my favorite game on Roblox. Hands down, it's absolutely amazing. And then you might be thinking, what's my second favorite Roblox game? And that's Lumber Tycoon 2. A game which, to put it simply, is a game where you chop trees for money. And yeah, that's my second favorite game. I absolutely love that. And that got me thinking, what if we merge the two? Theme Park Tycoon 2 and Lumber Tycoon 2? I don't think that could work. How are you gonna build the roller coasters? The building in Lumber Tycoon 2 isn't that advanced, but we could still do Lumber Tycoon 2 in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Like so. Yeah, we're gonna be building Lumber Tycoon 2 in Theme Park Tycoon 2. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I've never attempted to do something like this. I properly want to build the map of Lumber Tycoon 2 in Theme Park Tycoon 2. But I think first of all, what we have to do is actually hop into Lumber Tycoon 2 to get an idea of what we actually need to build. Alright, we're loading in. Here we are. Now, straight off the bat, we got the music. I love the music. I just love this game so much. Not only is it very nostalgic, I've been playing this since 2016. Same as Theme Park Tycoon 2, actually. But I think it is a genuinely great game. There's so much stuff behind this game than what first meets the eye. Now, the style of this game is somewhat perfect for Theme Park Tycoon 2. Just look at it. I myself, as a builder, can just see all of the primitives right here. I think this is arguably the most iconic thing, the tree. So we gotta nail that. But it's simply just, I think, what is that? Concrete texture? Round concrete texture of like a green grass leaf. So, you know what I gotta do? I just gotta take a screenshot of that. Actually, take a few more screenshots. There we go, that's all the screenshots we need. But anyway, if we zoom out right here, you can see that the rocks are literally just massive, basically primitives. If you don't know what primitives are, they're basically just the building blocks of Theme Park Tycoon 2. Look at this, a wedge piece right here all the way down. It's gonna be pretty difficult to get accurate, but I'm gonna try my best, of course. Now, the sun is in the middle, that might be pretty important. Now, here is probably the second most iconic thing. Wood are rust. I'm gonna take another screenshot, of course. We're gonna have to build everything in here, including this blueprint sign, actually, which is gonna be pretty interesting. Oh, the green emitters inside, that's gonna be interesting. And yeah, we're gonna just build this area right here, because if we try to build the entire map, well, I don't even think we're gonna have enough space for that. But yeah, now that we've got all the screenshots, let's hop back into Theme Park Tycoon 2 to get building this. Brand new park, literally just made it today. And I think it only makes sense to just start right in the middle. Oh, don't mind me, just gonna buy 750,000. Because I can't be bothered to make a money farm. Nope. Okay, here we are. I think this is where the spawn point's gonna be, so I think the path would actually be here. Now, the path is just a tiny bit like this above the ground. Now, what color is it? I think maybe a bit brighter than that. Yeah, I'm literally just trying to match the pictures that I took. I guess it's time to just build out the basic shape of Wood on Us. I think it's 2 blocks from the path like that. So this will be the edge of the building right here. I'm actually going to have to change the time of day to 0. Nope, that's nighttime. What's midday? 1200? Is that midday? No, it's not midday. Is it 1000? That is not midday. That's 9 o'clock. Oh my, well, how the times work in this game? What about 900? No, that's 6 in the morning. Oh my, about 1500. That's nighttime. I swear I'm gonna get it soon. Give me a second. Okay, we've got 1240, and I'm gonna stick with that. It's close enough. Let's actually just get the frames in to finish up this wall right here. And now, yeah, all we need to do is just whack this on the other side and make sure we actually center it. There we go, and it's sort of got like a tint to it, like a blue tint. Yeah, here's it side by side. I like that. But yeah, that's the face of the building done, and now all the other sides are pretty basic. But now that we've done all of that, let's actually build the Wood RR sign. First of all, we've got to get the color down a bit lighter than that. Maybe something like, yeah. Now, anybody with OCD, look away. Because for some reason, it is leaning more towards this way. Pretty weird, but it is like that. There we go. Now all I need to do is just add all of these little, like, you know, all of these, like, little pokey outy bits that are on the sign right there. See, I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back to you guys when I've done that. Yeah. Alright, and a little while later, as you can see, I've tried my best to add all of these bits in as accurate as I can make it. Anyway, I actually forgot to build the floor, so I gotta do that real quick. And now let's do the lettering on the sign right here. I'm actually gonna need something to stand on for this. And anytime I need letters, I go over to the Theme Park Tycoon 2 workshop and grab Pavizo's letter kit right here. Look at it. This is gonna save me so much time, and it looks amazing. I'll leave this in the link in the description if you'd like to use it in your own park. Yeah, all I need to do is just yoink. And here we have it. We have a whole bunch of letters. So this looks insane, but we're of course gonna have to make some adjustments, like making the text the wood texture and making it so you can't see the text on this side. Okay, and a minute later, not too bad. There we go. All that's left is the R and the US, and then the beard. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to do the same things that I did for these letters up there. And now it's time to build the beard. This thing right here. The classic defaultier Wood on Us beard. So I guess, should we do a beard lapse? Beard time lapse? Let's get it. Alright, that didn't take too long to build. It's literally just a beard. And yeah, it's just basically using a whole bunch of cylinders and spheres. Also changed up the texture from fabric to asphalt because I just think it looks a lot better. And now all that's left for this sign is actually building the supports that are actually holding them up. Copy and paste these like that, and then add in the X's in the middle. And there we have it. That is the wood R Us sign done. And now we can work on the interior of the shop right here. So first of all, I guess we have to start off, of course, with the cashier right here. The cashier's desk, which actually made out of wood, and I think I might just go with the same wood that we used up there. And of course, there's a cash register right there. It's a bit dark in here, which is actually quite difficult to build. So I'm gonna add some lights in, and by the looks of it, they are literally just a little something like this. Something literally just as simple as that. And I've just realized that there's a little design on the wall, so we've got to copy that around. Something exactly like that. Alright, so I'm going to copy this pattern around the entire building and also add these lights in. I'll see you in a second. Okay, there we go. And this is actually looking sick. I used this for reference. You can see the rectangular lights up there. The color is nearly spot on for the wall. I think it's actually time to make the interior, the full interior of this shop. I think let's start on this side and work our way around. We've got to do the back of this cashier desk right here. And now we actually got to build the shelves that actually sit right here. These are the wall shelves, so they will be sitting like this. There we go, that's the supports done. I'm loving that, it looks sick. All we actually need to do now is just add the little boxes that you can actually buy on them. All I need to do now is literally just copy and paste this on the other side. Final box right there. Looking pretty cool. Alright, next up is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm just building these barrels right here first though. There we go, that's actually how they look in the game. Oh, right here is pretty interesting. Oh, right here is pretty interesting because we, of course, have the wood drop off right here, and that's how they look like in the shop. For some reason, the fence just ends right there. Okay. I guess for this, we sort of have to make a hole in the floor. They're like, that's a pretty good hole right there. Gotta make sure it's hollow, though, because when we do the exterior of this, we gotta, of course, add the conveyor belts and the emitters that we saw earlier. Alright, that's the final detail, and I'm just gonna have to copy this on the other side. Now, for the final thing is the little sign right here that says the wood drop-off store. Literally just like that. Oh wait, hold up, I gotta do the fences. I think rope would literally be perfect for this. Okay, there we have it. I still need to fix all of that, but I'll do that when we work on the exterior. I am loving the look of this. It's not 100% accurate because there's a lot more poles. I don't think anyone will notice that. I mean, unless you watch this video. Now it's actually time to build the main shelves where you buy the axes. I think all we need to do for that is literally something as simple as that. And this would go around, where would it go? I think it would go right there. I, of course, can't forget about putting up the shelves against the back wall, like that, and then, of course, against the side wall. I love this so far, bro. Of course, gonna add the bulletin board. Alright, now we need to add everything on the shelves right here. We've got the sawmills, we've got the lights, we've got the axes, we've got all the redstone components. We even need to build the blueprint sign, which I think we might actually tackle right now. Before we do that, we need to actually see where this hole comes through. Bro, if there's hollow boxes in this game, that would just make this so much more easier. I could just whack a hollow box on this and boom, it would fill up all of these holes. Alright, there we go. And now all I need to do is just build the ladder itself. Alright, here we go. Here's the ladder. Right, now it's time to build the blueprint sign. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to make. I'm going to do it pretty simple, I think. But I need that blueprint blue. Oh, that could do it quite nicely. And then there's like these weird little bits coming out each end of the blueprint. And I'm just going to finish them off with cones. All we need to do now is actually use the blueprint we used earlier, the letter kit. And actually, funny enough, spell the word blueprint. Okay, I've added the text and the texture in, and it is looking pretty freaking fire. For reference, this is what it actually looks like. I think I should maybe make the blue a bit darker. Oh yeah, okay, side by side, that's how they look like. I'm loving it. And finally, all we need to do now is add all of the boxes. So by the snap of my hands, they'll be done. Actually, no, the clap of my hands, they'll be done. And there we have it. I finally finished the interior of the Woods R Us right here, and it is looking really sick. I love it. They got all the boxes up here, like all the axes. You got the sawmills. You even got like the dirt of sand. No, the bag of sand. Sorry. All the blueprints. And yeah, I really love how this looks. So all we need to do right now is actually finish up the exterior. I mean, right here. So I'm gonna actually try and do this as best as I can. So I'm gonna do this in yet another time lapse. That music don't stop. And around 40 minutes later, we have finished this whole area right here. And I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying building this. This was the photo that I referenced off of, as well as a few others, as you can see. I think I've done a pretty good job of it. This looks so cool. And now the final thing that I want to do is build, of course, the iconic trees. Which shouldn't be too hard because, like I mentioned earlier, they're literally just a couple of primitives. But I'm going to give it a shot. And I think I'm going to try and build more than one. And maybe even post it to the Theme Park Tycoon 2 workshop. I'll leave the link to the blueprint that I build now in the description down below. For some reason, the tree is indeed concrete, and I do actually really like the look of it. I feel like it needs to be a bit more brown though. Yes! All we need to do is the really large leaves compared to the branches. Oh, I can already see this coming together nicely. And that's tree 1 out of like 4. Done. Tree 2 done. Tree 3 done. 4th tree done. And there we go. We have all the trees that I want to build done. I might add some more in the actual blueprint, but these are the ones that I'm going to use right here. I love them. They are near enough identical. Look at this. I'd argue that they are actually spot on to the real deal. And there we go. I would say everything that I want to do in today's video has been done. And also, would you actually like me to make some proper videos on actual Lumber Tycoon 2? Because I do genuinely love that game. Or would you like to see more videos of me expanding this? Maybe even trying to turn this into a coaster when we have fully expanded it? Who knows? But yep, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, see ya!